Time running out to save UK industry from worker shortages, say business leaders, farmers, bankers,
retailers, transporters, and restaurateurs have warned in recent weeks that tighter immigration rules put in place after Britain left the European Union are making it hard for
supermarkets are struggling to keep some specific foods stocked, while McDonald's temporarily stopped serving
milkshakes, and Nando's ran out of its signature peri chicken. Meat processors can't keep up with demand, and farmers are warning that there won't be enough turkeys at Christmas. Abattoirs can't cope.
Banks are the latest to sound the alarm. FISA, which represents the United Kingdom's
huge financial services industry, said Thursday that its members were seeing significant cost increases to securing the high-skilled talent that they need to compete on the global stage. To stay competitive, we must have the best global talent. Without it, we will not be able to innovate in key growth areas like fintech or green finance, nor build out our international trading networks, CEO Miles Selick said in a statement.
The financial sector is asking the government to make it easier for workers to come to the United
Kingdom for short stints. It also wants the government to negotiate with other countries to allow workers to easily cross borders for roles with their current employer. The scale of the challenge facing UK employers has been highlighted over the past week, when a shortage of tanker drivers forced some service stations to close. British motorists resorted to panic buying, causing widespread gasoline shortages that persisted for days.
The government responded with emergency measures that included temporary 5,000 visas.
Truck drivers. Britain faces a much bigger shortfall of 100,000 drivers, according to industry groups, but Prime Minister Boris Johnson signalled that his government is unlikely to authorise more. What we want to see is an emphasis on high wage, high skill, a high productivity approach to our economy. What I don't think that people in this country want to do is fix all our problems with uncontrolled immigration, said Johnson.
Driver shortages are affecting a range of industries, including retail.
Andrew Lope, Director of Food and Sustainability at the British Retail Consortium, said that drivers are the glue which hold our supply chains together and warned of continued disruption this winter. Christmas is about more than just food, so to avoid disappointment for millions of households during the festive season, we urge the government to rapidly extend this program, both in size and scope, to drivers in all sectors of the retail industry, he said in a statement.
Life after Brexit. It was relatively easy for UK companies to recruit European workers when
the country was a member of the European Union, which allows free movement of people within the bloc. Following Brexit, Britain shifted to an immigration system that prioritizes workers deemed high-skilled by the government.
Industries are now openly lobbying the government in hopes of getting on the skilled workers lists.
The hospitality industry, which has been rocked by coronavirus lockdowns, social distancing rules and high levels of uncertainty, now faces the prospect of a diminished workforce during the crucial holiday season. On Tuesday, 65 industry members, including Nick Jones, founder of Soho House, and Stuart Gillies, a former chief executive of Gordon Ramsay Restaurant Group.
There are many roles both in the kitchen and on the floor.
Hospitality is not a low-skilled career,
which require.
There are many roles both in the kitchen and
high level of training
on the floor, which require a high level of training,
extensive experience. For example, sashimi
and extensive experience, e.g.
chef,
sashimi chef,
sommelier, floor manager,
floor manager. The group wrote in the open
letter, which was
published in the Financial Times. Many
companies are offering bonuses in hopes of recruiting UK
workers, but they face
a tight labor market.
Supply chains are meanwhile being pushed to the National chicken production
to the limit. National
chicken has already been
cut
back by 10% because of staff shortages.
Been cut back by
the British Poultry Council warned in August.
10%
Christmas turkey
because of staff shortages. The British Poultry Council
production will be slashed by a
warned in August.
The industry group
Christmas turkey production will be
estimates. The supply chains are not something that can be simply switched
supply
on and off, so plans
chains are not something
for production are already well underway and
can be simply switched on and off. So plans
necessary cutbacks
for production
due to ongoing labor are the short
already well underway, and the necessary
pig farmers are in trouble too, as a shortage of butchers and drivers prevents meat getting from farms to consumers.
Farmers are in trouble too, as a
with a short backlog
of butchers
more than
and drivers prevents meat getting from farms to consumers.
100,000 animals, they now face the prospect of mass animal culling. We are within a couple of weeks of action
of more.
One pig farmer who also spoke to the BBC said things were getting pretty desperate and it was increasingly likely she'll be forced to destroy the 1,600 pigs her farms produce weekly until more workers can be found. This started 11 weeks ago, and the reason we were given was that the processing plant that our animals go to was short of labor and that they didn't have the people to actually butcher and deal with the meat in the supply chain. And that's been a constant message for 11 weeks, she said.
It's actually getting worse. We're being told that for next week, we're being cut again, and the cut's getting deeper.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe